Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly. I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of that sounds like fun to you, I hope you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Today's video is a monthly grocery haul collab hosted by Tiffany of Small Town 6 and Jessica of Jessica My Rose. I'm going to have both their channels linked down below, and I am also going to link the playlist so that once you've watched my video, you can go ahead and watch what all my friends made this month as well. For this video, and for the next few months actually, my grocery hauls are going to have a theme, if you will. You might already know I always shop gluten and dairy free because that's how I eat. But I started a series last year on cycle syncing. Now, in case you're not aware, cycle syncing is something that you can do particularly if you're trying to conceive or if you have PCOS, but honestly, it's something that helps any person that menstruates feel their absolute best, because it's basically tailoring your lifestyle, the things you eat, the way you move your body, etc., around your daily hormone shifts throughout the different phases of your menstrual cycle. So days you're feeling low energy, you might do something like yoga. On days that you're feeling higher energy, you might do cycling or dancing or high intensity interval workouts. And the way that you determine these things is by following what part of the cycle that you're in. The way I began this last year is by introducing you to the different phases by doing grocery hauls that pertained to each phase. So I'm going to be doing the same thing for the rest of the year, September through December. I'm going to be bringing you a different grocery haul every month that pertains to a different phase of the cycle. The difference between this year and last year is that I'm going to be including with these videos not only the prices of everything I bought, but also a meal plan of sorts. I'm going to be showing you the dinners that I make every day with these ingredients that I bought, because what I have found to be the hardest thing to look for when searching cycle syncing, like what to eat, etc., is that everybody always gives you a list of ingredients, but nobody really gives you a meal plan or like, what can I do with these ingredients? So I'm not saying this is going to be the end all be all, but it's definitely going to give you some idea of where to start. This first video, I'm going to be showing you a haul from the menstrual phase, which is phase 1 of your cycle. And as I've mentioned previously in other videos, you want warm, easily digestible foods like stews, bean soups, things that are iron rich. Your body, of course, is going to be losing iron throughout these few days. So things like sea vegetables, legumes, as I mentioned, red meat, dark leafy greens, these are all things that you want to focus on during your menstrual phase. So now that I've set you up, let's jump into our haul, shall we? All right, pals, I've got my grocery haul just kind of tossed upon the stove here. There's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to any of this, so hopefully I can make sense of it a little bit here. I'm going to show y'all the meal plan at the end, but this is stuff that I'm going to be eating throughout the menstrual phase of my menstruation cycle. So the actual bleeding part, to not get too grotesque. First off, we've got some bell peppers and onions. Now that's not actually cycle specific. We've just implemented Fajita Fridays around here, and it is in fact Friday as I'm recording this, so we needed the peppers and onions. I've got a couple sweet potatoes here. I'm going to use one for a stew and another for a sheet pan meal, which I should have already released a sheet pan meal video. I did one that corresponds to each phase of the menstrual cycle. So if that video is already out, I'll post it up in the corner, and I'll also have it linked in the description box below. If it's not out yet, you might want to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss it, because there's a lot of recipes in that one. I've got some carrots, again for a stew. This is just some frozen peppers and onions, so that if one day I forget to buy fresh ones for Fajita Friday, or just, you know, to have them on hand. Got that there. And I've got some diced tomatoes for that stew I keep talking about. 30 eggs. This will probably last me close to 2 weeks. I am the only one in my house that eats eggs, but I eat them every single day for breakfast, and so I'm never without. I've got a bunch of yogurt here. This is the Siggy's plant-based yogurt. It's my favorite yogurt. The texture and the flavor cannot be beat. I've got some mixed berry, got some toasted coconut, and I ordered one more flavor. I'm trying to find it for demonstration purposes here. Aha, vanilla and cinnamon. So what I've been doing a lot lately is, you guys know I'm also seed cycling on top of the cycle syncing. That means that in the first half of the cycle, I eat pumpkin seeds and flax seed. And in the second half of my cycle, I eat sesame seeds and sunflower seeds. And each of those has its own specific function in helping to regulate your hormones. I have found that the easiest way to get all these seeds in is to either mix them into yogurt or make smoothies with them. So that's why I always have plenty of yogurt on hand. Yogurt's also a fermented food, so I'm getting some probiotics with that as well. A bottle of water just for fun, because my husband's terrible at hydrating, and I find that he does better when I actually keep bottles around, and then once he drinks this, he'll refill it. I don't know why he doesn't just fill a glass, but whatever it takes, right? Garbage bags, not very fun. I definitely will not be eating these, but they were necessary this week. All right, we got some proteins here. I got a couple of ham steaks. These were actually buy one, get one. So I'm gonna be making a stew with each of these. I'm making frijoles colorado with this, which actually I have a recipe for that already up on my channel, so I'll post it in the corner and down below in the description box. And this is gonna be for a new recipe that I'm trying out. Got our steak for our fajitas. I actually got two because these were also buy one, get one, so I might freeze one for next week. Got some pork tenderloin. This is gonna be for that stew. A big bunch of kale, and there's a few things I'm going to be making with that this week. Got some green onion to use as a garnish and flavoring for some recipes. This is our last bag, I think. Got a couple plums, just because I was craving them and they were on sale. Some blackberries. These are great for your menstrual phase. I'm going to be using these in my yogurt parfaits / smoothies. Some baby Bella mushrooms. Again, there's a couple recipes this week that I'm going to use these for. These are a great food to have during your menstrual cycle. Lastly, I got a container of coconut water for hydration and a thing of Coca-Cola just for fun, because my husband asked me for it, so there you go. So the grand total for all of these groceries this week, including the driver's tip and whatever delivery fees Instacart has, $133.78. But this is gonna feed me well through the menstrual phase and beyond. And as promised, here is the meal plan I'll be using this week to use up all of these ingredients. If any of these recipes seem particularly interesting to you and you'd like to see me make it on the channel, let me know in the comments down below. Alright friends, there you have my grocery haul for this month. I really hope that the meal plan is helpful to you. If after looking at all of my ingredients, you can think of a different dish that maybe didn't occur to me, I would love to hear your suggestions in the comments, because as I mentioned earlier, the hardest part of this cycle syncing journey for me has been trying to get creative and figure out what to do with these lists of ingredients that I keep finding everywhere. So if the community could come together and share with each other, I think that would just be phenomenal. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you'll please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click the notification bell, because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!